Happy Friday morning to you. Now, listen, there are songs written about it, Tina. We dream of it all week. Of course, we're talking about the weekend.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mrs. Grant.
Well, I'm sure there are songs written about Mrs. Grant as well.
Yeah, it's that bang on the drum all day. Yeah, that's me. I don't want to work. I'm going to bang on the drum all day.
I think I'm banging on that drum with
That's
you.
how I feel on Friday mornings. So,
Absolutely.
but you know how it is. And then we're always looking for something to do.
Yeah.
And I remember the last time I was here, you were trying to plan a girls' weekend.
Yes.
And the weather got in the way. Yeah. And then it really didn't get in the way, though.
No, you know what? I even actually got a bit of a tan.
Right.
The sun just, came out, and I was like, what? Somebody heard what I was asking for, and it happened.
Which makes me feel really good about this weekend,
Yeah.
because one of the things we had going on, because the series is going on right now, is the Movies in the Park. It's the Cox Communications Movies in the Park, where they do these free movies for families at Reed Park on Friday nights. So tonight, 5:30 is when they start doing activities and things like that, and they're going to have food vendors there. But the cool part is, because it's in the park, you can do it picnic style. Bring your own food, bring a blanket to curl up on. And I don't know if you ever saw How to Train Your Dragon, but tonight is How to Train Your Dragon 2. Great movie, has a great just story behind it. I love them both, and it's a great way to spend time with your family in the middle of the park on a cool night. They start the movie at dusk. They're at Demeester Outdoor Performing Center. So
Yeah, reiterate, free.
Free, exactly. And it's cool because if you look at the pictures online, they show the big blow-up screen that they have in front and everything. And so it's like, it's really good for the families. I love it. I'm so glad that they're doing that.
Well, now we have some only adult entertainment.
Yes. Now we're talking about, we all love comedians. We all love to laugh. And I think it's really cool that we have D.L. Hughley here live at Desert Diamond Casino. He is going to be here tomorrow night. It is an 18 and older only. They'll turn you away. You cannot bring anybody in under that age. But you know him from the Hughleys. He had his own show. He had all kinds of, he was also in Studio 60 on Sunset Strip, which I just absolutely loved. He's a lot of fun. The prices start at $15 and go up to $50. It's Saturday, and it looks like 8 p.m. is the show, 7 p.m. the doors open. Desert Diamond Casino, it's down on Pima Mine Road, so it's down in Sahuarita, so give yourself some time to get down there. But
Yeah, we'll do family night tonight and then get a babysitter tomorrow.
Exactly.
Right, and then we can go back to families for Sundays, because STEAM Sundays are still going on at the Children's Museum.
You know, kids are really into science and math, and then there are other kids who are just not into it at all.
Right.
And that's one of the things I love about STEAM Sundays, because the Children's Museum has found a way to have these exhibits and things on, and they bring in people from the community who do these great demonstrations and stuff, and the kids get kind of involved and get excited, and then they let them do some hands-on stuff as well. And so I think that's very cool. There is a cost. It's $2, and it's downtown at the Children's Museum on 6th. You can look them up, Google them, and you'll be able to find them 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's a good chunk of the day, too, for your kids to go do something.
We were showing video of us trying some.
I saw that.
I was horrible at it, but she was awesome at it. I don't know, maybe it's because she has kids. I don't know. I just haven't built a graham cracker contraption lately.
I think I know what the problem was.
That's
I
probably
think you just wanted to eat the graham crackers.
Well, there's a lot to do that. If you're hungry,
eat one, build one, eat one.
I mean, you know, it's in the 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's close to lunchtime, and somebody puts graham crackers in front of you. What do you do?
Don't hand me licorice if you don't want me to eat it.
I was focused. I was making that tower the most beautiful tower.
Difference here. Difference.
You had had a fulfilling breakfast, obviously,
Right,
and
exactly.
didn't need to eat anymore.
But speaking of food,
yeah, exactly, because we're always about food. So POWWOW, it's just an acronym for Produce on Wheels Without Waste. And so it kind of travels around. They're in different areas, and it happens to be that this Saturday they're going to be at Bethel Community Baptist Church, which is on South Plummer, just about south of Broadway. And what it is for $10 you can get 60 pounds of produce. I know people who work here who have done this. Big Al, our traffic pal, is one of the people who takes advantage of it. And it's just one of those things where you get the produce that in a lot of cases people go, well, you know, I want the perfect looking tomato, or I want this. Well, there are a lot of people in this community for 60 pounds of food for $10. And a lot of times what you'll do is you'll get certain kinds of produce, and somebody else will get certain kinds of produce, and then you kind of switch it up a little bit.
Oh.
So if you got something different that somebody else got, and so it works out well, and that's the good thing about not wasting food.
Right.
And so it's an opportunity to do the farmers market aspect. My kids love farmers markets. They love the idea that, you know, they know where the food comes from, actually, and that's why we like to do things like Apple Annies and stuff, and they pick their own food.
Love Apple Annies.
I love the fact that they have this.
You can't beat that price either.
No.
I mean, it's such a great deal.
You really can.
It is cheaper to buy the junk food. You know what I mean? It's harder for parents to get the fresh veggies and stuff because it's more expensive. Take advantage of this and able to get that on the table.
Right, and with the $10 for the 60 pounds, and then go home, look up Pinterest or look up a recipe or something, and make something with your kids. And I love produce in the summertime.
Yeah,
have it cold, have it steamed, whatever the case is. But this is a great project.
Love it.
Absolutely. Well, Mrs. Grant, you always have so much great stuff for us. I know that we also have the Arizona Sonora Desert Museum on later, so we're going to talk about their festival tomorrow night.
That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be amazing, and what a perfect night for it.
For the moon, and
right?
So
very, very lucky. So, Mrs. Grant, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And make sure you tune in to the Morning Mix every weekday morning on 94.9 MIXfm. It's Tucson's at-work station. For more information, just head over to MIXfm.com.
Also, we would be glad to mention your event during our next Pasa segment. Just send us a message on our Facebook page, and we may even mention it on the show.